Okay. So, friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are into the second month of this financial year, May, the fifth month of the calendar year. May started yesterday on Sunday, 1st May. And we are also into the episode number 18, week number 18 of the Miraculous or Management Mondays, a series which started in the first week of this new calendar year and plan to go on till 30th of June for 26 episodes. And we are at episode number 18 today. So, as usual, all my presentations will begin with thanking the Lord Almighty who's given me much more than what I deserve. And you can say, this is my brief CV. You all are aware of it by now. Let's not waste much time over here. You already know what exactly is in my CV. So, today's topic is consultation charges. So, not exactly what to pay, how to pay, when to pay. It's not about that. It is about an interesting post which caught my attention while working on my desk yesterday afternoon. And trust me, guys, as I said, I was a little bit shocked, a little bit surprised, a little bit amused, a little bit hurt, a little bit flabbergasted. What exactly our colleagues up to? Of course, there were some sensible things also. What I'm referring to here is this post. Of course, this is a lighter group, a Memodontics FB group. This is supposed to be a very light-hearted group. Of course, memes are shared on dentist. We all laugh it off. But sometimes some matters take a little bit different action. Of course, I'm not blaming anyone. It is the inborn insecurity sometimes which do take their toll on the dentist and their working style. There was one post which caught my attention yesterday. People nowadays don't want to pay consultation charges. They think we are looting it out of them. Are you also facing this? And there began the debate. Of course, not a debate exactly, but everybody trying to be Hercules, giving his or her opinion. Of course, everybody is entitled to an opinion. By luck, as luck would have it, the only thing that is free in this world is the freedom of speech. Not in the world, in our country, is the freedom of speech. And I'll just show you a few comments, of course, without naming anyone. And then I'll be sharing my point of view on this in the next 15-20 minutes or so. A few of the comments were outrageous, but one particular comment literally caught my attention, which I'll be discussing with you, of course. So, common solutions in response to this post were suggested. I am facing this for the last 12 years. Does anybody have a solution? In the starting of my practice, I used to face the same. Then I made consultation prepaid. So now I don't face the problem. Matter solved. Then भाई साहब देखने की फीस लगेगी नहीं तो जाने का रास्ता तो आपको पता ही है. In a way, the dentist is conversing with the patient in this dialogue or epilogue, whatever inside. देन डॉक्टर साहब के पुराने पेशेंट हैं, हमारी पूरी फैमिली यहीं आती है. डॉक्टर साहब को एक बार हमारा नाम तो बताओ, वो हम लोगों को जानते हैं. To get a free waiver of the consultation. Yes, this is a natural situation. This is a natural scenario many of the times, but then this may be one of situation. Then every single day I face this shit. क्यों करते हैं पता नहीं, कोई solution हो किसी के पास तो बताओ. As if somebody touched a live wire और अदुक्ति रख पे जिसको बोलते हैं ना हाथ रख दिया. Then somebody suggested a solution also. Display a notice about first consultation prominently in your waiting area. Example, first consultation rupees 300, 500 or whatever in minimum 2 languages. Also train your receptionist assistant to draw the patient's attention politely to the notice while filling personal details on case paper in case they miss it. Fair enough. Good suggestion. Then somebody had a moral attitude towards it. Dentists are only responsible for this. Yes. Then one of my friends responded, orthopedic consultation is 800 to 1200. Follow-up consultation again. Same, but for a dentist, consultation 200 to 400. अरे क्या डॉक्टर साहब देखने का भी पैसा लेंगे? Then somebody also suggests a solution. Display consultation charges in reception and like other medical practitioner. First, let patient pay your consultation and then let them inside your operating room with prescription slip. पूछने का पैसा लेंगे डॉक्टर साहब, बाप रे, ऐसा बोल के भी चले जाते हैं some of the patients. Then again, a moral comment, we are only responsible for this. Few dentists are falling prey to these demands from the patients so that they don't lose them. Anyone who refuses to pay, we politely tell them that they cannot be attended unless they pay. Those who object later, that is after consulting, not paying the fees, we tell them firmly, please do not come again, and that too in front of other patients. मुझे चूना लगाएगा तो साले ह्यूमिलेट भी सबके सामने करूंगा. Very dangerous approach, very wrong approach, I would say. Then this was the icing on the cake. This was the main comment that actually caught my attention. सबर रखो, कंसल्टेशन भी देंगे और ट्रीटमेंट कॉस्ट भी देंगे, थोड़ा वक्त गुजारो. इट वाज फाइन टिल हेयर. देन और असिस्टेंट को धमका कर रखो कि एक भी पेशेंट का कंसल्टेशन नहीं लिए तो तुम्हारी सैलरी से कटेगा. That if the assistant does not take the charges, consultation charges from the patient, the same would be deducted from his salary. Try this. भाई ये काम उसका है, कंसल्टेशन कलेक्शन करना, बस यही काम के लिए रखा गया है उसे. He is saying to try this, and he means to say that the assistant has been kept only for collection of the consultation fees from the patient, and that his only job. Really? यदि patient देने से इनकार करे तो tell him to be rude. Tell your assistant to be rude to the patient to just take that consultation. Don't worry and nothing to feel insecure कि एक patient चला जाएगा तो नाम खराब हो जाएगा and all. In the initial days of my practice, I remember I had a complete denture patient. On the insertion day, he told me, पहले तो इतने डेंटिस्ट थे भी नहीं, आजकल तो कुकर मुत्ता जैसे हो गए हैं डेंटिस्ट. कुकर मुत्ता refers to a mushroom. Mushroom can grow even in a swamp, even in a pond, even in a lake, even anywhere. Mushroom needs just a moisture to grow. So I said, so many dentists, the patient said, yes, कुकर मुत्ता जैसे हो गए dentist. So he says, I smiled back and replied, सही कहा आपने, पहले इतने patients भी कहाँ थे, आजकल तो कुकर मुत्ता जैसे patients भी आते हैं काम करवाने. He had nothing to answer. Moral victory for the dentist. Is it really a good thing to do? Shame someone. If he's a denture patient, must be much senior in age to that patient. To the dentist, I mean to say. Is it a really good thing? And this is not over. To the above, one of the dentists who is known to me replied, sir, you should conduct practice management course. Your knowledge is much more than IIM passed MBAs. And that gentleman replied, of course, the dentist, I mean to say, I don't want to make budding dentists a fool by conducting practice management course and charge 1,000 bucks as a CD program speaker for conducting such courses. Really? Are you the boss of the management? Are you knowing everything about management? I, after triple MBA, can't say that I am you can say, a boss of management myself. Then the first dentist who asked this question replied back, CDA by IDA is like, he didn't mention IDA, of course, but I am presuming it. CDA by IDA is like cocktail drama entertainment. This is audacious, atrocious, I would say. Stupidity. IDA is one platform to unite you. There is no other platform. All other parallel options have been tried which have failed. Of course, I'm not going into the details of IDA member or non-IDA member or whatever. But is this the logic behind this? You are living in your own cocoon. Maybe that template has given you success. Is that the template to follow? Are you the guiding lamp for others to follow this ways? Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Then the comments continued on. These people just come for window shopping and to know the cost and compare it with their earlier dentist. This is not by the previous dentist, but some other colleagues, of course. So to know the cost and compare it with their earlier dentist where they have to found it unreasonably high. None of them came back, so we should not entertain them without consulting charges. If someone starts the treatment, then consultation is waived off. Otherwise, I take it. To keep consultation is very necessary as it don't allow window shopping. Partly true. You pay, you get to see me. You don't pay, you're shown the door. Don't waste time behind patients who are not willing to pay consultation. Don't even collect yourself. Ask your receptionist to do all the work. I even don't take money by my own hands for the work I have done. I ask them to pay at the reception. Fair enough. Trust me, if you let these patients enter inside, they will make your life hell by asking for discount. Even if you do the best treatment, they won't let you sleep in peace. Again, partly true. So the question is, are these comments in good taste? Of course, everybody is entitled to opinion. I'm not going behind that. But there are certain, you can say, pain points which hurt really a lot. And I'll be discussing those, of course, in today's session. So, sorry. The slides got pushed off. So this is one example. The consultation fee does not get its value. This is the magic bill in association with Central Railway at 5 of the Mumbai platforms. They have started the service. The consultation fee is now 1 rupee. This is known as a 1 rupee clinic. BP checkup, all those things have been discounted. Of course, the consultation is rupee 1. If these sort of things happen, the consultation fee will not be valued anywhere. Now the main questions, I'll take them up one by one along with that pinpointing the answers. Should we charge? Yes, surely. Why not? It is our right. It is our right. If we are spending time with the patient, we are detailing a couple of things to the patient or whatever he wants in answer to that, we surely should charge. How much should we charge? Of course, it depends upon the tier of city. But what is audacious for me in the previous comments is that your only source of income? Are you a medical practitioner that your income relies only on your consultation? Or are you having a 45-50 OPD that you are just collecting 200 rupees into 10,000 a day just from consultation, not working anymore? I don't think so. So you should think about that. If how much is the total contribution of the consultation to your total revenue of the clinic? So how much you want to charge? People still charge 50 in a tier 2 city. People charge 100 also. I think the bare minimum in any tier of city should be 200. 200, 300, 500, 800, 1000, whatever you wish to. Minimum 2, maximum 1000, depending on the tier of city or the area of city you're practicing, and of course, your brand build up accordingly. Then, should we adjust it in treatment charges later on? I don't think it's a good idea. When you have spent some time, when you want to convey a few things, when the treatment plan is being discussed, sometimes you get some investigations done like an OPG or like any other things, and then the patient again comes back to the consultation. There is no point in waiving it off. You're not charging an exorbitant amount that you want to adjust it. Then who should take the payment? Again, depends upon your clinic culture. I go by both doctor charging or receptionist charging or assistant charging. Both the ways are good. Assistant charging doesn't look good as such unless you have a reception desk. If you have a reception desk, fair enough. Let the receptionist take the charge, or else charge yourself. That is as simple as that. There is no middle road about it. Then should we be really bothered about this? If the patient has not paid or paid, tell the patient prior when the patient wants to consult you that this is my consulting fee. Some people will say, as we saw in the few comments, मेरे को just पूछना ही था. Stand in the waiting. Yes. What do you want to ask? ऐसे they like open up their mouth. Say, please, physical is not possible. Physical we have to check and you have to pay the fee. But yes, whatever you want to know, what are your root canal charges? What are your crown charges? Give them a range. Whatever you're doing. Of course, whatever you are charging depends upon that. Why are we worried about not disclosing our charges? The clinical establishment bill, if it comes in original version as it was passed, you'll already have a display list. So anybody can come in, have a display list and go away. Then what will you do? Nothing. Then if that becomes mandatory, I mean to say, displaying of your charges. DCI recommends that you place your charges on your website. Of course, you do or not, it recommends only. So that it lets the patient make an unbiased and a free informed decision whether to choose you or not. Of course, if it is based on that. But if you are checking 2 patients or 3 new patients in the day, is it really that important? Tell the patient, these are the charges, and the patient comes in. Rarely, very rarely this would happen that you consult, talk, detail, and then the patient say, I will not pay. That will happen very rarely, 1 in 100, 1 in 1000 sometimes. If you have consulted, spent some time, informed prior, everybody would pay. But like that If you pay, you get to see me, otherwise you don't see my face, is a wrong approach. Shun it. Please shun that approach. Now then, are all consultation patients actual patients? You have to realize the patient, if he's a walking patient, then the patient needs to talk to you, know your way of working, sit inside the clinic, wear your internal marketing protocol. Then only he decides whether to choose you as your primary dentist or not. As one gentleman correctly mentioned, he may have been comparing the charges to the previous dentist, who now he may have started to find as exorbitant. She's come here, what all services are there, what is the ambience, what is the way of talking, how is the detailing, and then maybe he can do it. But then what I mean to stress upon is that consultation is your first and the last chance to impress upon a new patient, because it is not the consultation fee that matters, it is the conversion that matters. And conversion is going to come only when you talk. But then beware, I am not telling you to do a free consultation anytime. I'm just saying prior inform, spend some good time, do a good consultation, because I'm not interested in the consultation fee. That is a byproduct of the time I spend. I'm interested in the conversion, because from there the money is going to come. Even if somebody has a 4 or 5 restorations, that is 4 or 5,000 rupees minimum, going at a rate of 1,000 per filling. Of course, again, varies from city to city, but that is the standard charge. So what I am interested is not in the consultation, but in the conversion. Who changes the mindset regarding this? People who teach management, people who teach practice management. If you wish to feel that the practice management people are frauds, then God help you. Management, finance, ethics is not taught in our schools, not taught in our dental colleges. That is why many of us are bad businessmen. We have so many bad loans. We have so many bad payment patients, because we don't know how to manage. We cross on the wrong side of the law. We talk rudely to the patient. We don't do allergy testing. We don't do proper history taking. We don't do consent, the biggest thing. Then we don't know how to manage our money. If these three things were taught in our dental colleges, you wouldn't have people like me or many others who are teaching it. I have not taken this comment personally. Don't worry about it. But the thing is, if you are ill informed, it does not mean that the whole world is blind. Who creates more awareness regarding this? Peer to peer. People who are educated, they'll create more awareness. That is the reason I find that shocking that some people who are known to me and are in my WhatsApp community since past 5 years mouthing such things. That is more shocking than the gentleman who gave out a detailed opinion. Very, very shocking. But then it is the personal choice. ग्रुप में सिर्फ नाम के लिए आप भी सीडी को एंटरटेनमेंट और झांकी बोलते हो ना, तो आप भी ग्रुप में सिर्फ नाम के लिए हो. कभी ग्रुप खोला नहीं, कभी पढ़ा नहीं. 6 साल मेरे को हो गए फ्री एजुकेशन देते ऑन मैनेजमेंट. हाउ सीरियस आर यू? चोज दैट. इट शोज योर एटीट्यूड एंड स्किल टुवर्ड्स दिस थिंग. So don't mind my words. If you are saying anything, if you have the free speech right, I also have that. It's not about that. It is about maligning your profession yourself. If you can't respect your profession, if you can't respect your colleagues, don't expect the patient to respect you. It is the way you do the things, it'll come back to you. Why should we be actually doing a good consultation? Because that is the essence of being a doctor. That is from where your treatment charges or conversion is going to come from. How to deal with dental shoppers? I already told. Somebody wants the treatment charges, give him. Without making him sit on the chair, he wants a rate confirmation. This is the price. Forget it. Not everybody walking through your door is your patient. An ideal conversion rate, even those who consult, even those who you consult is 72 out of 100, 7.2 out of 10 on an average. If you're doing above, perfectly all right. So not all those who consult are converted. So why are you feeling that those who have come through your door just to ask will be your patients? Why do you want everyone to be your patient? Nobody can treat all the patients in your area. Nobody can treat. So why are you bothered? I'm saying these things. I have the authority to say this thing because I have a book published since the past 2 years on importance of first consultation in dental practice. I know a thing or two about this, so I can at least tell you a lot many things, if not a few, about the first consultation. So the carry home Gyaan for today. The first thing is you have to know your target audience. If you're sitting in a downtrodden area, or you can say where the most of the population which is slum driven, or maybe a tier class 3 class 4 population resides, of course I'm talking about the government classification, not my own, then we will have more of such patients. We have to decide who are we treating primarily. This thing will be there, but then your vibe attracts your tribe. Talk rude to the patient, you will get rude patients back. Remember, your consultation is your first and the last chance to build a brand. And ultimately, the conversion is going to come from, sorry for the wrong word here, come from the consultation only, not from anything else, not from your harkaing the patient or dhamkaing the assistant. It's not going to come from that. As I said, never for a minute I am saying waive off, don't charge or forego it or adjust it in the treatment. Do charge it. It is your right. But prior inform and charge. They'll be very rare who spend time with you and then they will say, sorry, I don't want to pay your consultation. You are an idiot. Nobody would pay it. Very rarely this happens. But then we blame the system rather than ourselves. We always pinpoint one finger at others. We forget that three fingers are pointing towards us. And then harkaing the staff, dhamkaing the staff. Is this the way we have to treat the staff? And then we claim, crib, and complain. Okay, say we don't have loyal staff. Staff work is only for consultation collection. That's a new one for me, surely. I thought they have so many other jobs. Then the moral aspect. The second person or the second individual responsible for feeding us after God is your patient. You can't talk rudely to your patient. You are in the elite class of the society, the doctors. I don't think we were taught to talk like this to our patients. If you're talking, please change your way. If you don't want it, it's your choice. I can't force you, of course. I remember one thing. The way you do one thing is how you do everything. If that is the way you talk to your new patients, how will you talk to your other running patients or old patients? You surely can't be a twin-faced. Or if you are, you surely can't have that mask on for a long amount of time. The mask of a twin face. In these 18 episodes only, I've done at least 3 sessions on MLE where there have been different cases of doctor not responding to patient calls, the doctor not taking the treatment protocol according to the patient, not taking a prior X-ray. There were so many things discussed. So many MLEs have happened because of wrong attitude and behavior. But we want to commit every mistake by ourselves and then learn. We just don't want to learn from others' mistakes. I'm shocked to hear that teaching practice management has become the new fraud in this world, as if everybody is born with an MBA degree. Ignorance is surely not a bliss. If you don't know the art and science of management, does that mean Dr. Manish Chittises, Sujit Pardesis, Nikhil Giddars, Jason Arodas, many more, and of course yours truly, Dr. Bhavdeep Pooja, all of us are cheats? I'm sure not. Many of the guys will feed bad that I did this session, although I've not taken any names of the commenting dentists. But the bottom line is learn to respect your profession and your colleagues. Senior or junior does not matter. You will see that the patient will automatically respect you and pay you. Life is a vicious cycle. Everything that you do comes back to you. So your wife will attract your tribe. Remember that. So topic of the session today was the Memodontics FB group post. People nowadays don't want to pay consultation charges. They think we are looting it out of them. Are you also facing this? I'm opening this to debate for every one of you on this Facebook page, wherever it is going. Put in your comments, put in your words, put in your ideas. If you resonate with me, do put in over there on the Facebook page as well. But if you don't agree with me, I am open to bear the criticism also for what I said, what I just said. So I don't mind that. But surely, I want to put most of them. Yes, if it was in a lighter vein, I would have not minded it. But yes, it was crossing the boundaries of stupidity. Not a personal attack, anything, but being misguided about the profession, its role, the staff's role, the patient's role in your life, in your clinical life, in your clinical sojourn. What all are we looking at? And if my today's session hurt you, Japnam, Japnam, Japnam. This is again one of my. If you started on a memodontics note, I'm also ending on a memodontics note, so I don't mind that. So thank you so much for your patient hearing. And this is my WhatsApp community. Feel bad that a couple of them are in there who were in the commenting list. Really feel bad. But yes, if you want to join this community, the sixth group is on. Plan to limit till six only. This is a free group, advertisement free, purely education based, a group where my own workshops are also not promoted. So do send me a message, I'll add you. This is my YouTube channel, going by the name Dr. Habib, who is again a vast resource for all the dentists, free of cost for all of you. As on 30th April, 460 plus videos already on the channel. If you want to be joining, if you want to view those videos, please subscribe. I do keep on posting at least 2 videos. After 30th June, you will see lot of short videos as well once they finish the webinars. Do send me your feedback. As I said, do voice your opinions on the Facebook page where you're doing it. I'll be really happy to see those, and or on my cell or on my WhatsApp community or wherever you want to. Bouquets and big bats, both would be welcome in equal measure. So thank you so much, and I stop my share for questions and acknowledging the visitors on my Facebook page where this is happening. Okay. Hello, Dr. Ramchandra sir. Hello, Rajiv Kumar Chug sir. Hello, Kanagaspati Bala sir. Hello, SP Singh sir. Hello, Dr. Nimish Likhani. Hello, Dr. Sumedha Kukreja. Hello, Dr. Rajinder Desai. Hello, Dr. Nikhil. Hello, Dr. Shrikant Rao. Hello, Dr. Kuldeep Singh. Hello, Manuji. Hello, Dr. Renuka. Hello, Dr. Pawan. Hello, Nanya. Hello, Dr. Lalit Goyal. Hello, Ramchandra. Thank you, Ramchandra sir. Thank you, Dr. Mayur. So, friends, if you have any questions, I'm here for 2 minutes. Do post in your feedback. Do post in your comment. I'm going to share this video, of course, in the various groups where I want the debate to go on, of course, in a healthy way, not in an unhealthy way. But certain things have to stop beyond the, you can say, insane boundaries. They need to be drawn a line. So, anything you want to ask, please feel free to ask. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. If there are no questions, I'll break for today. And I'll see you on Thursday with episode number 18 of Thunder Thursdays. Doing my bit for the society. Of course, not charging anything from the society for this endeavor of mine. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Have a great week ahead.